Hey guys, Dustin Slade here in Denver. I wanted to make a easy, simple video to show you how to make quick animations. And so I've used a picture here that's just one I have saved. So you're going to need the free program Gimp. Gimp is, let me just show you, open source program. And what you're going to need to do, go to gimp.org, go ahead and download it. You'll be able to immediately start using it once it's installed. So that's pretty simple and easy. Um, once you have it installed, you're going to go ahead and go to Gimp. And what I did is I opened a new file. I went to File and open a new file. I'll go ahead and pump this up here. And it's just an image of me, and we're going to put some eyeballs on it and just make it a silly animation. So what I did is I went on the internet and I found some eyeballs, and I'm gonna have to do one thing to it. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So I've copied the image and I'm gonna paste it as a new layer into here. Now all that white's got to go because I don't want it that big. So I'm gonna choose the magic wand here. I'm gonna select it, and I'm gonna choose select the invert. And what that does is it just selects the eyeball. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. And I'm going to paste it as a new layer. Paste as a new layer. And now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that white background. I don't need that. And I'm going to go ahead and click out of the magic wand here. So I stop getting that. And see how it's too big? I'm going to go ahead and transform it. So I've made sure that that layer, layers here, are highlighted. And sometimes when you start the program, it may not have the layers, the windows open here. So you might need to click on Windows and go to Dockable Dialogues, and it'll give you all these things you can put up on the sides that are all the tools. And you want to go ahead and choose the layers there. And that's what puts this one up, and that's what really gives you a lot of magical functions here. So this eyeball is too big. I'm going to click on that layer. I'm going to click on the transform tool and size. I'm going to go ahead and desize it to about my eyeball size. And I'm just making this so we can have an example here. So there's one eyeball, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the move tool to move it over there. And what I need is one more. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight that layer, click on the right mouse, and click on duplicate the layer. It's at the top here. Duplicate the layer. Now I have another eyeball, and I'm going to make sure I'm clicked on that, and I'm going to drag it to the other side here. And that's it. Now I've got some eyeballs there. And what I want to do is I want these two layers to be the same on the animation. Instead of going 1, 2, 3 on the animation and feeding back on, I want it to just go on or off, on or off, on or off. So what I'm going to do is merge these two layers here, and you don't have to do this. I'm going to go ahead and merge one layer down. And so now I just have one set of eyeballs there. So I can make an animation so it just clicks on and shows the eyeballs like this. So all I have to do, guys, is super simple, is go ahead and I'm going to you can either lightly tap in there or right click and go edit the layer attributes, and I'm just going to call it the number 1 file, layer name number 1, and I'm going to give it actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, you want these to show up in succession. So what I want first is the blank shot to show up of me, and then the eyeballs later. So after this shot goes away, it will show one. Actually, no, I have to make one more layer. To do it the way I want to, and to make it show up like this, I'm going to have to do one more layer. So what I'm going to have to do is select this whole layer here that has everything that's shown. And I'm going to go select all, and I'm going to go edit copy visible. It's going to take everything that's highlighted in there, and then I'm going to go edit paste as a new layer. Okay, so now what I've got, I can get rid of this eyeballs shot. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to go ahead and delete that layer. And now what I've got is two shots. I'm going to put the one that doesn't have anything first, and then when that goes away, it's going to show a shot with the eyeball. So it's going to do the same blinking thing here. And so all we have to do in here is tell it how long those frames are going to be. And so I'm just going to go the first one and double click on it. It's the same thing as editing the layer attributes. I'm just going to call it the #1 file, and I'm going to put in parentheses how long I want it to go. So let's say we want it to flash pretty quick, 1,000 milliseconds. 1,000 ms, close the parentheses, press enter. Same thing over here. I'm going to name this the #2 file. I'm going to put in parentheses. We can make it a little bit longer if we want, just for demonstration purposes. Let's say we'll put in 4,000 milliseconds. Now, all we have to do after that, oops, I forgot to press return. So I'm going to go name it #2, parentheses, 4,000 milliseconds, and enter. Okay, now I've got those two files, name that, two layers, name that. And what we're going to do here is we can come up to filters, and we can check it. Go filters, come down to animation, and go to playback here. And what that's going to do is we will press play. And it's going to give us the playback here. Or maybe not. There we go. I put 4,000 milliseconds in there. So that's why it's a long pause. 1 second of that, 1 second of that, 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds of that, and then 1 second of that. So that's it. That's all you have to do. If you want to change it, you close that window. Let's say we want it a little bit quicker. That's taking too long. It looks weird. It's going to distract more than attract. We'll change it to 1,000 milliseconds each. Go back to filters, go to animation, and go to playback, and it will do the automatic playback there. 1 second on each. You want it to do really quick, you come up in here, give it half. Let's do 100 milliseconds. It's really flickering. Oops. Let's do 100 each. Okay, let's preview that. 100 milliseconds each, just so I can show you. Can make it really flicker. Do the playback, and you can make it even go faster. So let's do this one super fast, 100 milliseconds a piece, and we're going to take and we're going to optimize it so that it makes it a little bit smaller file. We're going to optimize it for a GIF, a GIF. That's going to and then we're going to go ahead and In GIMP, what you need to do is export it. You can save it, but it'll save it in a file format that's a GIMP format. So what you want to do is export it and go ahead and call it flashing eyes and .gif and export it. It's going to ask you a couple questions. Do you want to interlace it? Do you want to GIF comment? Do you want to save it as an animation? So yes, I want to save it as an animation there. Make sure you have this checked. If you don't have this checked, it'll just save the first image. So make sure you have the animation checked. And I usually leave this off. If you want to, you can edit this actually. You might want to put something like a keyword in there. It's got my name in there as part of the keyword, and then you can edit it a little bit more in here. If you do these simple steps and just put the time frame in here, it'll make it record it. Boom, it's saved. That's it. You can close this one, and that's it. Once you have it saved, you can go ahead and upload it anywhere you want, and makes it really simple. Let's see if it'll let me do this while I'm on Hangout. Let's try. Go to home and see if it'll let me post it. New animation video shows how to make flashing eyeballs. Okay. And I'm just going to share that with public and go ahead and choose a photo, upload it, and it exported it to where is the question. You have to make sure you know where you saved it. If you forget, go in here and go to File, Open Recent, and we'll choose where it is. It'll tell you right here. We just highlight. It's under my folder here, so I got to make sure I go in and get it, and then I'll be able to post it correctly. So it was under my pictures, under an old folder here I was working on, and I see it flashing eyes. Cool, it's gonna let me do this on camera. Boom. That's it. That's how you make a animation. I can go ahead and share that. That's cool. I didn't know I could do that as I was making a Google Hangout. There you have it, guys. Simple animation with Gimp, a free program, and really can allow you to do a lot more programs, but I just wanted to show you just how easy it was to do it. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.